Welcome to the Jerk Circle podcast. I'm your host, Harold. And today, we got the sexy Jared. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
And, of course...
I'm doing great, actually, because MLB The Show came out over the weekend.
How many hours you got in that already?
Actually, I could tell you right now. I have 78 hours into it already.
How is that even... How is that even possible?
I don't know.
The game hasn't even
I
been
think somebody
out
needs a
week.
life.
Oh my...
Nah, fuck that. I ain't got no grass to touch because it keeps fucking snowing.
No, mind you, okay,
That's
I took
true.
off a
It's
whole...
snowing right now.
Jared, I took off a whole day for work, and I sat and played that game for 10 hours, and I only have 29 hours in it.
I got nothing. I didn't think I had that many, but goddamn, I'm a champ.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Hey, I wasn't lying when I said it takes over my life when it comes out.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's 3 days.
Yeah.
The game's only been out like 5.
Jared. Jared.
I don't...
Get some help.
He's worked 2 full days of work. I don't even know how this... Miss Lipa couldn't even, math that out. That's crazy.
Well, there ain't nothing else to do right now, so what the fuck else should I do?
I mean, I guess I'm glad you did your golfing last week because you're not going to be doing it anytime
Yeah,
soon.
that cut into my time. That was some bullshit.
I know. It's, today's the
My
last
numbers
day
could
of
have been
winter.
higher.
Today's the last day of winter. And this is how
it's snowing like a motherfucker out there.
It took a very late swing like me at the base path, you know? But obviously some of us here aren't into baseball. Some of us are into herding the bison and growing the corn in the field and being one with nature. Navajo brother and Dylan.
I'll leave right now.
Are you not?
Oh
No,
my gosh.
you can't be Navajo. What are you like? What are you doing?
Oh, God.
I don't know, Harold.
You know,
it never stops with you, though, does it?
I know Mama Johnson listens to this. Let us know what kind of Native American Dylan is so we can properly represent him. So we can stop misappropriating. Well, she knows that you're she said Heinz 57, so she knows what your ethnicity is, so I'm assuming your mom can figure it out. But yeah,
I mean, my aunt probably could. She's into genealogy.
She's a genie?
You're stupid.
Like the one from Aladdin?
Actually, exactly the one from Aladdin.
She did pay for our lunch, so we'd never had a friend like her. So
facts. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate the lunch, and it was very yummy, and it let us be excellent at darts later when we were drinking.
Well, let me be good at darts. You were trying something.
Oh,
hey, he was trying apparently.
No, Dylan's mad that I came up with the new excellent throwing animation. That's the problem.
It really wasn't, because
I heard about
it. Didn't win.
Dylan's just angry.
Why?
I don't know. I think he's angry because I almost beat him.
You didn't almost beat me.
Yeah, I did. I started out so hot, they called me Super Hot Fire, dude.
Nobody called you that.
You know what? I don't need this. Dylan's just mad that his 2 number 1 earners left to go play MLB without him.
Number 1 earners?
Yeah.
Y'all work in the corner or what?
Not anymore. We got baseball. We're working the corners of the base paths, getting into first and third.
I see.
We don't go home, though, because we run it back turbo. Jared knows about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we still got to work out the kinks. I'm not going to lie. If we started streaming that and people watched it, I think that they would, just shake their heads and go, what is wrong with these dipshits? Although we had...
So you're still bad?
We were cooking. Me and Jared were cooking today. We were doing some trios with his cousin, and we went 1-1. but we were doing pretty
I
solid.
mean, you better do good if you bailed on me.
Well, we better do good with Mr. 78 hours, 74 hours.
Yeah.
You know, what sucks? The worst part of when a new game comes out is everybody wants you to still do stuff with them, like play games with them and hang out with your fiance and stuff, but it's like, you're not MLB though. I could be grinding MLB. But that's okay.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Like, I'm gonna have to miss Dylan's funeral here shortly so I can continue grinding MLB.
Whoa, what's happening to Dylan?
Dylan's gonna die because he's gonna be jealous that you're playing with another.
Another?
He's the jealous type.
Are you really, Dylan?
Okay.
But anyway, we're all here. We're in living color. Dylan, how are you doing, buddy?
Yeah. I'm here, man. I don't have much for you. I'm here.
Dylan's just a little, confuzzled, looking outside, seeing the snow.
Yeah, I'm looking out the window right now. It's not pretty.
No, it's not at all.
What's today's date, Jared? I'm confused.
It's the 19th.
Yes.
19th of January, right?
Yeah,
March.
No. Oh, March. Okay, March. Okay, just checking. Okay.
I mean, it does still snow in March every once in a while.
Yeah, it does.
This year was really weird because, it snowed hard maybe, 2 or 3 times, and it was super spread out.
Yeah, we didn't really get much, but that's all right.
I'm fine with that.
Not much
I just hate it goes to 72, then it goes to 40, then it goes to 12, right. And then, my nose gets stuffy. I have a stuffy nose now. My sinuses are weird. It's hard for me to fall asleep when my climate keeps changing.
No,
I open the window, I close the window. I open the window, I close the window. But
gotta love it.
It's almost like...
No, not at all.
Things would be different if we can pick and choose what we want. Unfortunately, in the real life, we can't. But on the Jerk Circle podcast, we can do whatever we want. So that leads me into today's topic. We're going to discuss what video game we think made into a movie or TV show would be great, phenomenal. I don't really think there's anything we got to set up for it.
No.
There's a couple that you immediately would say if they made a good show, if they made a good Doom movie, but it already got a movie.
They did not though.
But you didn't like The Rock in it?
No, that movie was terrible.
It was.
You can tell he was coming to cash a check.
Oh yeah, I mean, in his defense, it was early in his acting career.
Yeah, he did the Scorpion King by that point, right? Because this is 04, 06.
Something around there. That was his 3rd or 4th movie he'd done, something like that.
He didn't quite break big into Hollywood yet. He was still kind of...
No, God, no, not yet.
What was his first, big, is it... What
do you mean by big? Oh,
big, the first
when you thought he was actually good in?
Well, I mean, that's subjective because some people don't think he's good in anything.
Exactly.
But, the first movie he was in that blew up, that was oh, hey, maybe The Rock, moneymaker. Was it?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
There's a couple of movies. I'm blanking. I'm lazy. My editor is on
strike. I think the one that got him big into, more kids-friendly type stuff would have been, what was that movie? Game Plan, I think. The one where he's the quarterback. And he's got a daughter. I think that movie helped him get in more of the children-friendly kind of stuff.
You could argue Moana's might be his biggest one, because I know that made a...
I mean, as far as money-wise, that probably is. Oh, yeah, I forgot about all the Fast and the Furious movies. I just don't like them, though.
No, I like the first couple. I like Tokyo Drift. That's my favorite one.
I have to agree.
Plus, it has the catchiest theme ever. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan, what's your favorite Fast and Furious movie? Before we get into the main topic.
That's kind of tough.
I know I kind of put
There's
you
a
on
lot
the
of
spot.
them.
I mean, it's probably not anything past 3.
I agree.
they kind of burnt out pretty quick after that.
If you're into like Michael Bay-ish movies, it's like the movie you take your dad to see. I think that's like the perfect
Pretty much.
Hey, you want to go to the theaters and watch some Fast and the Furious and watch Vin Diesel and The Rock have a fight where nobody can win it, so they tie each other.
Yeah.
But now let's make some good movies. I don't know how we want to start this, so Dylan, I think we're gonna put you back on the spot again because you handle pressure great. You're like a geyser. You can handle that pressure. What?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know what it's supposed to mean either.
That's I don't know how to take that.
It was either gonna be that or I was gonna call you a rice cooker, so you can.
Oh dear Lord!
Oh, of course you would.
You can pick one. All right, Dylan.
I think we'll take the geyser.
What's the and I swear to you, if you say like gang beast or something or party animals, we gotta kill you. What video game are you making into a movie or show? Okay.
You know, Jared was giving me crap about this yesterday when we talked about it.
Oh boy!
And he said I was going to say it, and I am going to say it because it's a game I've been on for 10 years.
Oh God!
And it's a Rainbow Six Siege.
How do you make a movie out of that, though?
I don't know. It's anti-terrorist.
You have to have Jake Gyllenhaal as
It might not even have to be a movie, but like I feel like it would make a good show.
Oh,
okay, that inspired me. Way.
Dylan gave me an idea for a movie, but I'm not going to say it just yet. But what would be the very rough like pitch you would do? Like someone's like, "Why would we make a movie about this?" What would it be about? Like, would you have it like
They've been adding a lot of like newer lore recently, and I would probably have it be something to do with that, with like Deimos and the Caris Legion. And I don't really know where to go with it, but he makes a really good villain, and I'd like to see that on the screen.
Who would you have as the main? Maybe who would you have as the main star of the movie?
The main star. Ooh, that's kind of tough. It would probably have to be one of the founding core operators.
You know how I could see that show working? Is if they set it up almost like a NCIS, you know, them kind of shows?
Oh, like
it's a different scenario every episode, because that's basically how the game works.
Yeah.
It could
if they set it up in that style, I think it would be all right.
You know, it could be like Paw Patrol 2, where they're like, oh no, we have to get on the site. We need Thermite's hard breacher. And Thermite's like, I'm ready to breach.
We're not doing that. We're really not doing it.
That'd be kind of funny. Oh no. The terrorists are being sweaty. We need Ash, we need you to run into site and get a 3-piece real quick. I'm on the case. No?
Yeah, Harold, I think you watched too much Paw Patrol, bud.
Who's your favorite Paw Patrol character, Jared?
You're too old.
No, any of them.
Harold, you're too old.
Definitely Rubble. Rubble on the double.
Okay, you sound like my nephew. Mind you, he's 3.
Well, he sounds like he got his priorities straight. So, but Rainbow Six movie, I guess it depends on how they would do it. I could see it being a 2-piece of ass.
Like I said, I really think it would be better as a show. kind of like how Jared was saying. But that is something that I would like to see.
I agree. I think that it would be better as a show. Maybe you can have I think a movie even a longer movie, I don't think would be able to fully encapsulate it in time. Where a TV show, you could do a lot more with it.
Yeah, I mean, after 10 years, there's too much lore and too many things brought to the game to cover in just one movie.
I think that's an interesting choice. I don't think I would have picked it, though, to be honest. I know we were making fun of you earlier about... Well, Jared was more making fun of you about it. But, I guess there's enough pieces there, but... I don't know.
There it is.
Jared.
I think it would be difficult, but yeah.
What are you making?
Into a TV show or movie? And I got it down to 3 games. Well, maybe 4. Anyways, one of them is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay.
Or just the Horizon series in general. Granted, there's only 2 games. Right. But tell me that won't be cool to watch fucking some person run around and there's giant robot dinosaurs everywhere.
That would be kind of cool. I guess my thing would be what would be the whole overarching story?
Yeah, kind of what's the drive?
You'd have to, in that case, you basically have to follow the way the game is. Which is basically the first one was pretty much her the whole movie trying to figure out who the hell she was.
Yeah, I never played the first one.
No, that's so good.
There was a PlayStation
one was free for a while.
Wait, what?
I think I started that, but
it's kind of like Horizon, but there was a older PlayStation game called Enslaved, and
never played that.
It kind of reminds me of Horizon because it's post-apocalyptic, but with killer robots and stuff. I just randomly thought about that. I wanted to put that out there, just in case I'm like, oh, what was that game called again? I could just go back to the here and be like, oh yeah, that was what it's called. So
right.
You're welcome, future. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Jared.
I mean, I was pretty much.
I guess, is there any other thing you want to add about that? Would you have it as a movie or a TV show?
I think you can get away with making a movie. Like I said, there hasn't been too many games. There's only been 2 games in the main series, and then they had 1 for the VR. So there's not a whole lot. Yeah, there's not a whole lot out on it yet. You could get away with a movie, maybe 2 movies if you really wanted to stretch it. I don't think you need to make a full show on it.
Nah, I don't. I think a movie you can get away with.
Absolutely.
Well, my answer is technically cheating because it was basically shot like a movie, but I don't care. Red Dead Redemption 2 TV show.
Oh, no, 100%. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, that would be really good.
No doubt. It'd be the best Western ever.
It would be the best. Yeah, it would be the best. Yeah. That's even with how great the gameplay is, which some people they like Rockstar gameplay, some people don't. That story. One of the biggest weaknesses of the story of that game is that a lot of it is getting from point A to point B to continue it. But in a TV show, you can get rid of that entirely so that you can constantly have something going on. It's not like, oh, we have to go to the town.
Right, they don't have to show you running for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. You can have and then some of the side conversations you can have maybe in a short little trip to town and back and forth.
Right.
That I think would help the story a lot. And then you can kind of trim a little bit of the fat of the story because there's a lot of parts where it gets a little long in the tooth.
It was like an 80-hour gameplay.
Yeah, something like that.
I saw something that was you can make it into a 20-episode TV show if you start combining a lot of the missions. But
right.
If you did that and you were kind of pushing past the slow stuff, you're not out in Valentine until episode 6 or 5.
Jeez.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. That beginning time area takes a long time.
Yeah, it has a pretty long intro.
And then you could do
season 2. Yeah, it takes like 2-3 hours just to get out of the mountain.
Yeah, it really does.
And then, like, if you do future seasons, you can do, like, season 2 is, like, Red Dead Redemption 1. And then you can have a prequel of, like, the old Red Dead Revolver. But that one, Red Dead Revolver, wasn't quite as story intense as RD1,
I don't know
RD2.
much about it.
I never played that.
They're, like, baby steps. Not too crazy. But yeah, that'd be so good.
It would be amazing.
Dylan, what's your second game that you make into a TV show or movie?
So, I think the second one, I can't really decide between either
combine them.
Dead Space or Callisto Protocol.
Okay, I like it. Horror.
Because both of them have really good gameplay. I really enjoyed both of them.
I never played Callisto Protocol.
Callisto Protocol kind of annoyed me because, like, it was a lot of kind of the same thing over and over. Like, you get to a point in the story, you're like, all right, this is what I got to do. And you got your 1 or 2 people that you're traveling through the prison with. And then all of a sudden you're separated. And it's another 45-minute side adventure of trying to get back to them and following the path to get back to them. And it's that over and over and over for almost the whole game.
Yeah, that would get annoying.
It's kind of annoying, but otherwise, the actual story itself in the game, beautiful. I really enjoyed the playthrough. I think Dead Space would make a really good one.
Dead Space would be amazing.
Dead Space would be phenomenal. I played the remake's great. The OG is great. Although the OG's a little easy to cheese, I noticed. But the story, oh yeah, the horror, oh yeah.
I never actually played the second or third one.
As long as they don't do what they always do to like the Resident Evil shows. The second one's really good. Still, the third one is gameplay wise, it's fun. Story wise, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think that'd be a pretty good movie.
I think it'd be awesome.
Sure. Or wait, do we decide if it's a movie or a TV show?
That's another one. Movie, I think you could do a movie with that.
Yeah, you could probably get away with a movie.
I mean, it kind of strikes me along like Alien.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you could do something like that because I mean it is space horror. You could easily get away with that.
Jared.
That's me.
What is your second game into a movie, TV show?
All right, my second one. Now, the thing is, I've heard rumors that they might be doing it, but nobody's ever confirmed anything.
So if they do, then they stole your idea.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to see a Gears of War movie.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, that whole story in all the 3 base games is so damn good.
And that would be really not good. Only that, I think you have the perfect typecasting. You could put Dave Bautista as Marcus Felix.
Perfect for that role.
You have to. I mean, if you choose somebody else, you're wrong.
Or do you have him as Dom? Ooh,
no, he's got to be Phoenix.
He'd be more Marcus. They can make.
He's got to be.
That'd be good. I would like to see the
No. You know who would make a decent Dom?
Who?
He's got to grow some hair, but Terry Crews. Because that dude's already huge.
Yeah.
He's just got to get some hair on his face.
No, he wouldn't make a perfect Dom because he'd be Coltrane. No.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Coltrane.
Well,
you're right.
Yeah, I think he'd be Cole. And then you can have. I mean, I want everyone to be Walton Goggins, but you can have Bird be Goggins.
Could.
And then
I don't know.
I'm throwing.
Who's playing Dom? We still gotta find somebody for Dom now.
Who would play Dom?
Dylan. Dylan, will you play Dom?
Do you have a dead wife?
No, I don't have.
Oh, spoiler alert! Oh, well, I mean, okay, if you're getting spoiled to Gears of War, you should probably.
That's on you.
Over a
that's
while.
on you.
That's on me.
Yeah.
Editor, actually, I'm not editing that out. If you...
No, that's on that person. If they get spoiled, they should have played it by now.
Imagine.
I don't know.
I don't know
That's
who would fit
tough
that.
casting.
Yeah, he's a little bit harder.
I don't know.
But either way, I think that's another one you could. That's one of them you could do either show or a movie. It wouldn't matter. You'd have to do a couple movies for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you ain't fitting all three of them stories, and if you want to go that route, you ain't fitting it all in one movie.
No.
You could probably get away with you can do one, maybe before, during, and then after.
Make a movie about when the Locusts first came up.
Oh,
because they've never actually done that in the game yet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was it the first one or Judgment Day that was during? I think it was the
Judgment Day was closer to the beginning of the whole thing, but it still doesn't set you all the way back to when they started coming out of the ground and all that.
I think,
I said, if they did a prequel movie to how that started, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, that could be good. You could have the opening scene a minor team. Just we're going to find some gold, and then, oh, shit! And they all get absolutely slaughtered. If they make that and that's the opening scene, I'm suing you for $1 grillion. But yeah, I think that one might honestly be my favorite. Either that or Red Dead Redemption. I would watch that.
Oh, yeah.
But with Dylan mentioning a Tom Clancy title, I thought of another Tom Clancy title that I would love as a movie. I gotta go Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell movies?
I knew it, dude.
That'd be interesting.
That would be good.
It would be like James Bond, but Sam Fisher creeping up and snapping necks and being all silent and shit.
Those damn night vision goggles.
He puts them on and all you hear is doo, and then they got the suppressor and oh man, that'd be so good. I'd love to see a movie about that.
That was the first game. The only one I played. It was really good.
My favorite, I think, has got to be Double Agent. Although that's the one I played the most as a kid because I didn't really have the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then the newer ones that started coming out, on the 360 and stuff, were kind of, eh.
Yeah, now they haven't made one in 15 years?
The last one they had, I think, was Blacklist, which is forever ago. That's almost 5-10 years old.
I know that's what a lot of the fans bitch about. They want another one.
And they start the early process and they drop it, and they start it
and
they drop it
4 times.
And could you imagine now with how the technology is, what you could do with it?
Right.
It's such a waste.
I think it'd be fun.
Same thing with the Nemesis system from Shadow of Mordor. The game studio got shut down, but because they have that as a patent, nobody gets it until the 30s, I think. Even though they haven't used it, they refuse to use it, and now they can no longer use it. That's baloney. They were gonna make a Batman game with that system.
That's what I heard.
You had the gangbangers and shit, and you work your way up to the Penguin and stuff. But all the Shadow of Mordor, but with that, the Nemesis.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That'd be so fire.
I agree.
Do we have enough for one more round? You think you boys got one?
Well, we can if you want. I got one more.
Oh. Dylan left us because he was so
agitated.
Damn!
Oh, no.
He must have he got taken now and said he went offline. Let's have a moment of silence for Dylan because he just got sniped. He got hit in the head like that pitcher did.
The locusts are rising.
They heard his idea for a Siege movie, so they took him out with swiftness. Well, I guess, Jared, since you're here, what game would you put into a movie?
So my third one, I was thinking, because I honestly thought one of y'all was going to steal my Gears of War one. But my last one would have been BioShock.
Oh, They are making one.
Are they?
On Netflix? But
I don't know. I haven't heard nothing.
I think they
I don't
had
have
a
Netflix, though,
teaser.
so I wouldn't see anything. That'd be sweet. I'll watch it. Now, mind you, I only ever played the first game. I haven't played the second one, which they said is the best one. But that first one was so damn good.
The first one's story is a better one, I honestly think.
No, everybody's mixed between the first and second.
The first one's story I like more. The second one's gameplay I like a lot more.
That's fair. Yeah, the gameplay's not the greatest in the first one, but it's doable. I mean,
it's kind of it's in hell. Oh, it says it's on track, but it says 2026 or 2027. But they are like,
oh jeez.
They're like, oh, it's on track, but they're like, it's going to be smaller in scope than you guys might be thinking. So, I don't know how that's going to look. Whatever. Well, I was going to ask Dylan what he wanted to do, but since he's not here, I think a Mass Effect movie would be kind of fire.
Oh, yeah.
Although with how big the games are, I'm not sure how you would split it up. If it's a movie...
That's another one I think you'd have to put into a show, because there's just so much.
Good luck with making all 3 games.
Yeah, good luck. You're gonna have to have a Star Wars Link series to make all them.
If you make a movie, that's literally gonna be like a 9-hour movie.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's gonna be Lord of the Rings stuff.
Damn near.
That's funny. And then I guess maybe we could spitball. Do we have any quick ones that were like, yeah, this would be kind of neat?
Just trying to think. There was a couple I had kind of thought of, but I'm like, I don't know how the hell you do it. Like, you could do I think it'd be kind of neat. I know you guys ain't big into it, but like a Battle Royale style movie. I'm not saying you have to base it off of a Call of Duty or a Fortnite or nothing.
Like another Hunger Games?
Kind of like Hunger Games, but a hell of a lot more badass than that.
I liked the Hunger Games.
Fucking Hunger Games was terrible.
I like the books. Or no, I read the first book. I liked that one.
You know, a lot of the games I wanted to see turned into movies and shows they've done, like Fallout.
Fallout shows.
Obviously, an Elder Scrolls show would be amazing.
That'd be kind of neat.
But that's basically, you watch any kind of medieval style movie or show, it's
Game of
same
Thrones,
damn shit.
Viking.
Pretty much.
Anything like that. I'm surprised the Fallout show was as good as it was. I thought that they were going to
so damn good.
I thought they were going to drop the ball. And they honestly did a very good job. There's a couple of things that people are really, like, nitpicky about.
Yeah, you're going to get that with anybody.
And I guarantee you for Season 2, because they're going to New Vegas, depending on how they set it up on what they make canon or not, people are going to lose their minds about it.
Oh, yeah, guaranteed.
Which, if it's, like, really, really, really weird decision, then I would complain. But otherwise, I think no matter what, just let them cook.
So I'm scrolling through my games on the old PlayStation, and there's one that 100% should be a movie.
Which is?
Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh man, that's a great choice. That's a good one.
That would be a great movie. Just the way it's set up with all the giant gods, or Colossus.
Colossi?
I mean, the game basically looks like a fucking movie.
It would be, yeah. It'd be like, I'm not too familiar with the story off the top of my head, but I think that...
I'm not really either. I've tried playing it like 5 times, and I've gotten halfway through, and then it's not a fast-moving game at all. It's a very slow, methodical kind of game, and I don't have enough patience for that usually. But the story was really good from what I did play. And I just looked outside again, and it's still all white.
Oh, man.
Damn snow.
Gotta love the snow, man. That's so annoying.
Really? Not anymore. I'm over it.
I'm done.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
What else? You got any other games there, Guy?
I'm trying to think off the top of my head what would be a good one. I could see like a real oddball one, like Rocket League or something like that. Like being like
Rocket League would actually be kind of neat.
Especially what is the one movie called? The bicycle one. Red Runner, or it was like a 90s, it's like anime movie, and it's like speed bikes.
I have no idea.
I could see something like that, where it's like some kind of like either like movie or like anime type thing for Rocket League.
Easily do a Rocket League movie.
Who would be driving?
A person?
Vin Diesel?
No, God, no. Leave them out of it.
Keep him out of. Don't put him in my game, damn it.
You put him in a game with cars, and it's going to turn into an action game, and next thing you know, you're going to be playing Call of Duty and have no cars whatsoever.
Oh, my. This Cadillac, it's like I'm bringing the Cadillac out, and it's like a pistol. But it's like a pistol so big, it's like the size of a car.
Yeah, that's exactly what would happen.
I think XCOM could be make a good type of movie, like Alien Invasion.
That's what you were saying. I never played XCOM, so I don't really know anything about it.
It's a fun game.
I'm not into the real-time strategy games, so I never even bothered.
It's the story on it's kind of light. It's your basic Alien Invasion story.
Right.
It's more of a gameplay thing, but like it's one of those things where like when they made an Angry Bird movie, everyone's like, "How the hell you make an Angry Bird movie?" And they made it, and it did whatever.
Right.
I mean, shit, they made a movie about arcade games. Pixels.
They did. And it was actually funny as hell.
It was pretty funny.
I mean, it's Adam Sandler. He makes everything good. Well, that's not true. Most movies.
He has his moments where he really stinks it up, but for the most part, Adam Sandler, more hits than misses, I'd say.
Oh, 100%.
I do think it's so funny, though, that he will make slop. He'll come and, like, make a phenomenal movie with him being a serious actor, and it's like, oh my goodness, Adam Sandler's a really good serious actor. And then he goes back to making the same shit he always makes.
Yeah, pretty much. He's not dumb. He knows what, or does what makes him the money.
Hey, you know what? Money, 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 baby.
Money, money.
And then my final thing, I think, would be Tetris. I think that'd be a really entertaining movie.
Yeah, no. Oh, my God.
That'd be so weird. Oh, no, it's a flying brick.
What do I do? It's coming real slow. I can't move out of the way.
Oh, I just thought of one that actually would be good. Metal Gear Solid. But, oh, my goodness, that story would be... It'd be all over the place.
Man, you Dylan, all about the sneaking around and spy games kind of shit for games, huh?
That's what I used to play when I was younger.
There were so many of them back in the day.
Dishonored? Ooh.
I don't like that one.
Wow, really?
I did. I never got into the game, no.
First game I got into, that was fun. Second game, not really. But it's not a bad game, I just never got into it. Deus Ex?
They'd be alright.
Thinking of old games.
They could, oh God, I just said it. Oh, a Metroid Prime or a Metroid game would be pretty cool.
Oh, Metroid, yeah, that'd be a good movie. Or, yeah, you'd have it probably as a movie.
Absolutely.
What else? I'm kind of blanking. I kind of wish I had my Dill Bill here to come up with some ideas.
Oh, he won't answer his phone either.
I'm assuming that something must have went out in his area.
Something crashed.
Something crashed, or his Wi-Fi, or his data, or like his dog ate him, or I don't know. Call Ronan. Ronan will answer.
Yeah, right.
Well, I don't think Dylan's gonna be back for time, so I think we're gonna get ready to wrap this big boy up.
Sounds like a plan.
We're gonna end the show with our hot topics of the week. Jared, what's your hot topic of the week, buddy?
I was trying to think. I don't really have nothing. I ain't got no big plans this weekend. Not that I know of. I was hoping to maybe go golfing again, but judging by what just happened today, that sure as the hell ain't happening.
Actually, you know what? In this weather, though, who knows? It might melt by Friday. Who knows?
That is true. That is true. Next thing you know, it'll be about 80 on Friday.
It's going to be like 86 with humidity on a Saturday.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. That's the way it goes around here. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really got a whole lot going on.
Yeah, what's going on? Friday, the high is 55.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I'm stupid.
You are?
Of course I got something going on this weekend.
What do you have going on this weekend, buddy?
It's the start of the NCAA tournament.
March Madness, yeah.
Yeah. Holy Christ, I forgot about it. That was my plan for Saturday. Watch some March Madness.
March Madness and then grind some MLB.
Yeah, pretty much. That is the plan.
If I probably will end up being home on Saturday, especially if it's gonna be snowing like this. I don't think it's gonna snow like that on Saturday, but
no, I know they're calling for it, but
try and have a lazy Saturday. You know, maybe just stay home and do that.
There you go.
Maybe Wisconsin can do something, but I doubt it.
I hope so. I got them going pretty far in my bracket.
I have them going pretty far too.
I think I got them going to the Final Four.
I think I'm going
to. Do I realistically think it's going to happen? Probably not. But
they're going to lose. They're going to win like game 1, and then they'll be matched up with like Louisiana.
Dude, the bracket they're in is so terrible.
Yeah.
We got Duke. I think Arizona's in there. We got a hell of a stacked bracket.
Was Virginia Tech there too? Like I think Bama I saw. I don't know if that was our bracket.
No, Bama wasn't in our bracket. I don't believe. I know Duke was. That's all that matters. We can't beat Duke in the tournament.
Good luck once you go up against unless Cooper Flagg's hurt. I don't think. I think he's.
Dylan
fine.
Texts me. I don't know. I'm trying to fix it.
I feel bad for him, but you should have him message you. Be like, "What's his hot topic?" And you can like pronounce it for him in case he misses.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Okay, that's fine. My hot topic of the week is I'm glad that the MLB. I'm glad that the replay officials are already broken.
Yeah.
Shohei in their game today hit what was not a home run, but because a fan stuck his glove out and got the ball, which is fan interference, they gave him the home run anyway, even though the replay showed it would have been short. I'm a little confused on how that works. I mean, it's Shohei. It's the Dodgers. What do you expect?
Well, I think that's just kind of how it's always gone.
I think my hot topic of the week is, if you look at their roster, it's disgusting.
The Dodgers?
Yeah, like the guys.
Yeah, I don't know how they lose a game.
They're bullpen guys that are like bench warmers, like Kopech. What's his name? The guy they got from who's the guy? Tyler Scott.
Oh,
they got it's just chilling there. Mm-hmm. Tyler Glasnow is just like, once he gets back and healthy, like what? There are teams with not pitchers I don't know if I want to say that, but 2 or 3 of the Dodgers guys is better than some of the guys' entire rotation.
Oh, absolutely.
It's crazy. And I think
that's what happens when you got that fuck you money.
That's what happens when you got that owner that's willing to pay out the wazoo. And you got players willing to defer their contracts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wish that was a good struggle for us.
I know. It's like, Shohei only making $2 million a year. It's like, I wish I only made $2 million a year.
I mean, technically, yeah, it's the whole thing is scheduled weird.
And then once
he doesn't make that much throughout most of his contract until he's done.
Because what he's gonna do is he's gonna retire and then go to, I think, go back to Japan, because I don't think they have taxes in Japan on that contract. So
I think that's part of the thing he did. Yeah,
he would get out of that, what is it, $700 million? He gets 500 million of it, and it's all tax free,
something like that.
Unless, could you imagine they have to defer all that, and then you have a Bobby Vanilla Day, but it's Shohei Day for like the next millennial.
Maybe. Shohei's so fun to watch. That guy's
He's
so damn
great.
good.
He's probably the best player of all time. I know, obviously.
He's on a good pace to it. I mean, it doesn't matter where he's playing. He's just dominating.
I think the thing that sticks out to me of how great he is that you obviously think of his home runs. You think of his like speed and athleticism. I think the thing that catches me is how he's so good at just taking walks. If you're not going to give him stuff, he will just walk. Because he had, I think, 4 at-bats for the game. He was walked 2 or 3 times.
Well, like, a lot of that is
he didn't
pitchers
strike
are afraid
out.
to give him anything.
I'd be afraid to give him anything, but he just takes it.
100%.
He doesn't force nothing. He has phenomenal eyes.
No, he doesn't chase too often. He's not like me playing the game.
It's like me, dude. They're throwing at like stuff. They're throwing at worms, and I'm swinging at it.
Oh yeah, I know how that goes.
But yeah, this is the Jerk Circle podcast. See how draining the show is. We lost our Dill.
Yeah, poor guy.
We had to sacrifice him to make a phenomenal podcast episode.
That's right.
Until next time,
hopefully Dylan will be back next time.
Hopefully Dylan can make it throughout the entire episode without dying.
Yeah.
Be nice.
That would be. I miss him.
I miss him a lot. He's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a photo of him and put him on my ceiling, so that's the first thing I see when I wake up.
Okay, that was a bit much.
But then I'd have like a 15-pound like weight on it, so the one day it decides to rip off, I get clocked in the head by him, and that's the last thing I ever remember before I go to a brain. Okay, that's mean.
Yeah.
That's mean.
Oh god.
Alrighty, well let's get out of here. This is the Jerk Circle podcast. We'll be seeing you boys next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.